Recently, the developer behind Friday Night Funkin', MUFFFIN99, is in a very large controversy on Twitter, to the point where people are claiming he's the new Jeffrey Epstein, and he's facing a lot of backlash.
Okay, so quick thoughts on this. No, this isn't CP, or CSEM. This is fictional drawings, right? Because if it was CSEM, I'd hope that people would be smart enough not to redistribute it on Twitter. Like, yes, you're gonna put like those sensors on it. No, especially like you're showing faces as well. If you're gonna treat these like actual CSA victims or whatever, or like you're gonna actually treat it like the material that you think it is, you would not be doing this. And if you were going to be doing this, you don't deserve an internet connection at all. Like, no.
Now you may be asking what actually happened. Well, many users have come out stating how Ninja Muffin was caught liking CP on his Twitter account.
Hey moron! Fucking moron!
Regarding characters like Hatsune Miku, who is canonically 16 years old, you can literally search it up on the internet. However, others are countering it, claiming the art of the underage character is not CP, but by definition lolly, while others are stating that it's not a big deal as they are fictional characters and that there is no real child victim involved. But you have to keep in mind, Ninja Muffin, also known as Cameron Taylor, is 24 years of age.
You had to mention the age to make it look worse, even though this isn't CSEM or CP, these are fictional drawings, because if it was CSEM or CP, your ass would be in jail for redistributing it. Because out of all the cases, when it comes to Chris Hansen, when it comes to any other group of people, they've never gone and actually redistributed CSEM or anything like that. Or when it comes to like people that are like predator hunters, right? They never redistribute the material they get. Like if they ever get it from like a pedo sends it, they make sure they send it to the proper authorities. They don't redistribute it. You're redistributing it, showing that it's not actually CSEM or CP. Either that or you're fucking brain dead and you've just shown what you do. You actually came across such material, but you should not have an internet access connection then if you were to do that with that actual material, because that's just...
Not to mention the nature of the images are very weird and disgusting, like literal foot fetish related material, and with all of these images I will obviously crop them to save you the sanity.
Okay, and that's not his responsibility. That's the parents' responsibility, especially with Twitter being 17 plus. You know, that's the parents' responsibility, so I don't get why you're trying to put it on him. It just seems like you're trying to make him sound worse than he is, because his crime is liking fictional characters that may be problematic to some people, and that's really it. So yeah, next point, let's go.
Now, while many people were evidently pretty creeped out by Ninja Muffin's gooning spree on Twitter, others state that it is an over-exaggeration to basically call him out for this, but what I'm going to cover next is pretty alarming, so hear me out.
Now, a reminder that this guy believes that these are comparable to CSEM or CP, and if you know the rules, you do not take those images into your file and censor them and make them into a YouTube video. You take those to the proper websites or authorities and you make sure you report it to them. The reason why? Because you'd be distributing if you did it his way. So therefore, by his logic, he should be in jail and locked up, and they should throw away the key. And now, if he does believe this, I mean, I know he does because Twitter and he constantly on there talking about it. Now, if this, fuck.
Few inches later.
Okay, so now this is just a showcase of how he may actually treat actual CSEM, like CSEM that's real. And I can't believe I have to distinguish that because the term has been watered down quite a lot. So now we know how he'd actually treat it. He should never be allowed to have an internet connection again.
Ninja Muffin has a Newgrounds account and has liked thousands of images of people's artwork in his favorite slot. Behind an 18+ wall, you can view all the questionable art. Let me just tell you, there are numerous instances of him liking and favoriting art depicting very evidently young children.
Pretty alarming, and it's just fictional characters. Also, I'm assuming again he's going to show all these fictional characters on the screen with censors. And you know, as I said before, if this was CSEM or CP, no, you don't do that. But yeah, anyway, I'm repeating myself a little bit at this point. So let's